Hell, it's about time.
We are now at DEFCON 2.
What the devil is going on, Lieutenant?
He's surfaced, Mr. President. I'm sure you all recognize this man. We know him only as Yuri, fugitive advisor to Soviet Premier Romanov. While we were busy fighting the Soviets, Yuri was using his mind control technology to establish a secret army of his own. A group of Yuri's initiates have taken Alcatraz Island here in San Francisco. They've constructed some sort of device there.
What kind of device?
Perhaps I can explain, Mr. President.
Yuri.
The device is called a psychic dominator. There is a network of such devices spread across the globe.
More of your mind control tricks?
No tricks, Mr. President. In a few moments, I will unleash a tidal wave of psychic energy designed to dominate the minds of an entire planet. There will be no more free will, only my will.
Yuri. The war's over. Can't we all just get along? What if I was to give you a full presidential pardon? Your country needs a leader. It could be you.
Why should I be content to lead one nation if I can control the whole world, Mr. President?
You can't threaten us. We're the most powerful nation on Earth. We did win the war, you know.
Did you? Indeed? I say not.
Mr. President, something's happening. The device is beginning to deploy.
Call in an airstrike. I want that tower taken out.
Command, this is Mojo 1. We are on station.
Roger, Mojo 1. Target is located on Alcatraz Island, Vector 270, at 10 miles.
Target acquired. Engage! Engage!
In San Francisco, the psychic dominator on Alcatraz will not function.
Most unfortunate. But we have other devices. I think time has come to activate them.
shockwaves of energy across the globe.
My God, that maniac's really going to do it. May God help us all.
Hey, how are ya? Noxis Flak here, and now that we've completed Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, it is time to play Command & Conquer Yuri's Revenge. It's worth noting to the uninitiated that canonically the Allies actually won the game, and the Soviet campaign is what we could call fan fiction. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and we are going to play the single-player campaign for the Allies' first and then the Soviets second. And again, the Soviets will, trust me, be far campier than you could possibly imagine, and it is very funny. But the Allied campaign will be canonically true yet again.
The situation looks bad, Commander. Yuri's forces have successfully detonated 2 of his psychic dominator devices, turning much of the planet into mindless Yuri drones. Luckily, the device here in San Francisco seems to be underpowered. It hasn't been activated yet. Stand by, Commander. I have Special Agent Tanya on the line.
There may be a way out of this, Commander. Doc Einstein has a new toy. Now, it hasn't been tested yet, but it might be our only way out of this. Right, Doc? Doc?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is my prototype temporal displacement device. I believe we can use it to transport your forces backwards in time. With luck, you may be able to avert the Psychic Dominator disaster before it has begun.
But we don't have a lot of time, Commander. Yuri's forces are trying to capture power plants throughout the city to divert power to the Psychic Dominator. Well, the Doc's machine needs power too. So you have to get out there and you have to capture power plants yourself. Hey, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm a field op, I'm not a strategist. And I hate to admit it, but right now I wish General Carver was still alive.
If my device works, Miss Tanya, you may get your wish. When you return to the past, contact my earlier self. I may be able to help, yeah?
Alright, we are going to be doing some time traveling in Mission 1. We're going to defend the time machine and destroy the Psychic Dominator in Alcatraz
Establishing battlefield
Island.
control. Stand by. Unit lost. Incoming transmission. The time machine is just south of the Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge entrance was destroyed by the Soviets during the war. Protect the time machine until you can capture enough power plants to bring it online.
Alright.
Be careful, Commander. Yuri's initiates are combing the city. They want those power plants too. Commander, these are Guardian GIs. They're armed with both machine guns and anti-tank rockets. When deployed, they are able to reduce a tank into scrap metal in seconds.
Alright.
Battle control online.
Unit reporting.
Training.
Ready to roll. Outstanding. Bound forward. Outstanding.
Yeah, so we want to capture the power plants because we don't
Unit
have a
ready.
construction yard. Pretty simple, actually.
Vehicle ready.
Alright.
Bound forward.
But yeah, I think it's really funny that the war ends and Yuri the whole time was secretly planning on mind controlling the whole world as his
Unit
master
ready.
plan. This is hilarious. I don't know how you could
Good job,
this.
Commander. Just a few more power plants and we should be able to power up the time machine. Building.
Need a conversion? Engineering. Moving. Everything's made to fit.
Excuse me.
Fast and light.
Unit ready.
Everything's made to fit. On the go. Moving.
They upgraded some of the sound
what we got.
voice acting.
We're uncrushable.
Unit ready.
It really feels like they put in a lot of time and effort into this
Everything's made to fit. I've got the knowledge.
kind of like, it's not quite a sequel, I guess you'd call it an expansion, is what they used to call DLC.
Bound forward. Commencing assault.
I'm aging myself.
The Gatling cannon defense structures are lethal to both land and air units. Their cannons spin and fire faster the longer a target is within range. Commander, the time machine is powered up. We're ready to make the time shift.
Woo-hoo! Let's shake it, baby.
Hang on, this is going to be a close one.
Why is my secretary coming?
Time. Don't worry. It will be quite painless. And life will be so much simpler for you with no freedom of will.
Is she always with the battles with us? Like if the command center blows up, does she die?
You did it, Commander. The time shift was successful.
The Russians are probably confused.
But we couldn't have come at a worse time. We're sitting right in the middle of the first Soviet occupation. Use the Grand Cannons to soften up the Soviets. And when you give me the word, I'll swim to Alcatraz and I'll turn that psychic dominator into scrap metal.
Our base is under attack.
Hey, how are you? Welcome to the commercial break. Do you love the Terran Dominion? Do you hate the evil Zerg? Then come down to Bob's Guns, that's right, and get yourself an AR-92 or a KF-7. And remember, it's Grandma approved. So I think we've materialized in the middle. Yeah. Okay. So the Grand Cannon is a French exclusive. Yeah. Right.
Unit reporting.
There's just a bunch of, occupied buildings. That's fine.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Ore miner under attack. Our base is under attack.
One short swim to Alcatraz and I'll blow that psychic contraption.
This game is great. How could you not love this?
Gotcha.
Alright, so she is Control Group 1. I love that the trolley cart is still operating in San Francisco, even though, considering. Yep, so, because we went back in time, this isn't built yet. That is. Now that's a trap if you blow up a nuclear reactor in Red Alert, or Red Alert 2 or Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge. It will create a nuclear explosion, which for those of you who don't know, is not accurate. That is not what will actually happen. Nuclear power is great, and I wish there was more of it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I apologize for my radically pro-nuclear stance. Okay, there we go. And we'll just blow up the Psychic Dominator. Except for in Red Alert 2. Don't build those in Red Alert 2. On multiplayer, it's so easy to beat you when you have nuclear power.
Mission accomplished.
Your quick thinking caught both Soviets and Yuri off guard. The Soviet invasion of San Francisco has been thwarted and Yuri's plans have been thrown into disarray. Well done, Commander.